Alright, so what is good, everybody? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at y'all again with yet another.
I told you it's not ready yet.
Honey, just show it to them.
And the weekend is over, so it's time to get into this week's Heat or Hype, where we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in the sneaker or streetwear world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or was just that Basuda. That I didn't want to expose you to it, but of course this week, high fashion guys, okay? I'm on your head once again. I'm sorry I gotta do it, but I just gotta do it. And I know why you're here, okay? I'm gonna expose you to it. Slide bars. Make sure you drop a like on this vid, finesse the bell, and sub up if you haven't already. What are you doing? Let's not waste no more time. Let's get into this week's Heat or Hype. First release we got for this week, I want to let you guys know another sample tee dropping, the Hounds tee, the tee I'm rocking right now. These will be dropping on the 10th of June, sampleind.com, 10 a.m. EST. Y'all know where to follow at SMPLIND. Tees fit true to size, light wash to them, perfect for the summer, just like all the other ones. And salutes to all the new people that's been copping. We've been getting a lot of first time people coming through to the site, copping tees, shorts, hats, socks, we got all that. So if you haven't already, hey, check out the site, maybe cop some, okay? The tee I'm wearing right now, the Hounds joint, dropping this Saturday. And speaking of sample tees, well, let's get to these first. Blam. This weekend also dropping on the 10th, we got the Wash Black Air Jordan 1. Now I did drop the full review for this shoe, and I will link that down below, so once you get done watching this video, you can go peep that. And in that video, I'm actually wearing another brand new sample tee that is available right now. That is the Grand Prix all over wash navy blue. And when I went to go take some photos, I went ahead and shot some b-roll of that as well. I was wearing it with some sample paratrooper cargos, reimagined threes, red fitted, Washington Nationals joint, keeping it real nice and simple. The sample shades too, those coming soon if you peep those. But yes, Wash Black 1 review is up right now. New sample drops on the way or available now. Next release week, guys, actually a restock on June 6th. Blam, we are getting the yellow ochre Zoom Vomeros back. Now these are gonna be restocking on the Nike sneakers app. I want to say retail for these is about $160, and the Vomero is a good shoe. It's been picking up a lot of more steam, more popularity, people liking the runners, and this is like the Nike New Balance, you know what I mean? If you don't like the rock New Balance, I see a lot of New Balance hate and slander. This is the Nike New Balance in my opinion. But yeah, they're dropping tomorrow, $160 to retail. Nike sneakers is the spot. For this next release, I'm gonna need Small Feet Gang to go ahead and chime in. It is Blam, these joints right here. The Indigo Haze Jordan 5 Low, these drop on June 8th for $180, and these, in my opinion, is not hitting for nothing. Like, I don't even want to spend time on them. That's all the time I'm gonna spend on them right there. These joints is not hitting at all. Next shoe. Another Small Feet Gang Lay's exclusive Blam. These are dropping next month in July. I want to say July 6th or the 7th. Retail is $150, and this is the Varsity Royal Air Jordan 2 Low. A better shoe for sure than them 5 lows. But again, Small Feet Gang, y'all let me know how you feeling about these. These are straight. I mean, they're white, black, and blue. 2 lows for the summer, not bad. Another Nike release for this week, Blam. We got these right here, the Tech Gray Airships, all over white leather with the Tech Gray suede. Not a bad airship, still not touching the blue every game joints, but these should be dropping for $150, I'm pretty sure, and release date should be June 7th, so very, very soon. Another Jordan 2 on the way. This time it is Blam, these right here. Now these should be dropping November 18th. This year retail of $175, not $200 no more, and this is the white and fire red or the Italy Air Jordan 2. And it's not a bad pair of 2s. I'm definitely liking that they're going to be switching that retail back, you know, dropping that retail down on the Jordan 2. The steadily increasing retail on some of these shoes, you know, people not trying to spend that, and $175 seems, I guess, fair in today's market, you know what I mean, with $200 and $210 retros for this pair of 2s. Again, not dropping until much later this year. Another release for this week, yes, another one, Blam, dropping on the 6th. We got this Air Max 1 Puerto Rican Day. Now these are inspired by different flavors of Piragua, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even know that existed until right now. So anybody that's Puerto Rican in the comments, you know, let me know, okay? Enlighten me, I don't know. What I do know is that these Air Max ones is clean, okay? Now there's also a blue colorway, but the orange ones are gonna be dropping tomorrow on the 6th. That is official on Nike sneakers right now. So if you want the orange pair, be up tomorrow at 10 a.m. EST. We mentioned the Galaxy foams the other week, and this week we got another good foam posit coming back. Blam! Yes, the OG eggplant foam posits should be dropping next year in spring of 2024. Right now it's looking like that retail is still gonna be that hefty 240, which I really don't want to pay. I don't want to pay at all. And I just might not pay it. I don't know. We're going to have to see. But yes, the eggplant foam should be dropping next year or coming back next year in spring, summer 2024. Getting to the next release for this week. Another one dropping on the 10th. Retail 210 Blam. This is the Howard H. White Air Jordan 2. I also saw people call them the Wings Air Jordan 2, but these are to honor Howard H. White, who is actually the vice president of Jordan Brand. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I do like this colorway. Do I like it enough to cop them for 210? I'm not sure. I want to say the last two like Wings type Jordans was the Air Jordan 5, so this time they're switching up with the 2, and I like it. They clean for sure, but that 210, you know, I don't know about that for these. In some NBA news, Blam, we got another pair of the 990 V6, this time in all over white and cream joint. Now this is still part of that Made in USA, the Teddy Santis colorways, and these again are clean. Retail on these is going to be $200, and as of right now, there is no release date yet. But these is definitely a good summer shoe, and definitely one people are going to be looking for. Okay, also, Editor Bull here to insert this one because I forgot to mention it. On June 30th, these joints right here should be dropping. Now, this is the Action Bronson 990 V6, okay, part 2, and this is the Lapis Lazuli joints, okay? Again, these should be dropping on June 30th. I'm pretty sure retail is going to be $220 because the first pair was $220, and I definitely like this shoe, but if it's anything like the first release, they are going to be very, very hard to get. And then the resale is going to be high on these joints too, especially y'all gang size 12. Listen, they looking good to me. I'm going to definitely try it for them, but we'll see how it goes. These joints right here is looking clean. They're looking correct, but that New Balance Q system is trash. So good luck. As we get closer to release, get that release date locked in for sure. I'll update y'all. We also got a brand new New Balance collab on the way. Blam. Now I'm gonna throw up, this is the IG video that Amine dropped, and he has a New Balance sneaker on the way. And I'm just gonna assume that the shoes that he is wearing in this IG video is his collab. And there also is like a billboard with bananas on it. And the shoes he has on are yellow and brown. And I want to say this is a 990, maybe even a 990 V3. I'm not exactly sure right now from this video, but when I get those details, I'll let y'all know. Getting to the next one, we got another Nike Mac Attack colorway, this time in white and black. And at this point, Nike, when are the gray and black ones dropping? I want to get a pair in hand for a review, but I will let y'all know once I get those joints in to give y'all my final opinions. But yeah, another colorway in the Mac Attacks is on the way. Speaking of Nike retros, we also got this one right here, Blam, the black and white Nike Air More Tempo. Now these should be dropping again this year in 2023. I want to say the last release kind of, you know, they sold out after time, and that shoe has kind of increased in value, so them having a restock is good. Those old retro Nike basketball sneakers, they just slowly can creep up in price depending on when they dropped and how iconic the colorway is. But yeah, if you missed them last time, they're on their way back. No release date just yet though. We also had this fresh leak drop, Blam, the Air Jordan 4 SE Craft. No, not the gray pair, and olive green joint. Now these should be dropping on December 2nd. Again, retail on these was $210, should still be $210 in December. And wintertime, Jordan 4, Craft, olive, I don't know. These might actually do pretty well. And by pretty well, I mean it'll probably sell out. I was surprised that the gray joint sold out. So for these to be coming with that olive in the wintertime, you know, I think these actually might go. But we'll just have to wait until December to see. Another fresh off the press JB leak, Blam. This is the Jordan 5, should be the Georgetown Jordan 5 or the Midnight Navy Jordan 5 dropping later on this year. These remind me of the Jordan 5 Craft, but this time in an all over, you know, navy blue. And one reason I'm not sure if they're exactly the Georgetown 5 is that they finally took off the tag on the back. It doesn't matter to me either way if it's on or off, but I definitely feel like people are gonna like it more off than, well, on. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about these though. I mean, the material's looking nice. This is looking like another $210 retail price Jordan 5. We have some more Vomeros too. Blam, first up being these right here, which is an all over pink colorway. Now this, again, small feet gang lays out there. I'm gonna need y'all to chime in, all 5% of y'all on the channel. Retail is still gonna be $160 on this pair. And we also have this color right here, which reminds me of a Valentine's Day colorway. Now, I don't know if this one is going to be specific to women's. That pink one is, I'm pretty sure. And the Valentine's Day colorway is going to retail at $160 as well. The pink ones, I feel like, are going to go kind of crazy. For the summer, you definitely going to see these joints on the feed for sure. Another Jordan leak for this week, blam, an all over white and varsity red Jordan 1 Low. It's not much I need to say. It's simple, it's clean for sure. No release date on these just yet. These just do the job. They not crazy or nothing, but they do the job. We finally got some more photos of this shoe right here. Blam, this is Bad Bunny and Adidas Response CL. If you want a great summer shoe, look up the Adidas CL or the Response CL. Good shoe, ain't gonna break the bank, but this colorway right here is all over core black. As of right now, there's no release date yet. And I feel like there's about 2 or 3 Bad Bunny Response CL colorways we're still waiting for. We're still waiting for more release dates, more details. So this is just another one to add to that list. Last week, we had the whole Yeezy Day fiasco. Y'all can let me know if y'all copped anything for Yeezy Day. I hit on a few things. I'll drop the vid soon, don't worry. But there could be somewhat of a Yeezy Day part 2 on the way, or at least more Yeezys dropping. Now we got these 2 colorways right here, Blam and Blam. Now these are Yeezy slides. One is like, literally looks like a brick or like a clay brown, clay red joint right there, as well as an MX colorway of the Yeezy slide. Retail on the slides, I'm pretty sure, is $70. And there's been more colorways, more Yeezy miles still floating around that should be dropping. So just be looking out, and when I get that info, y'all know I'm gonna let you know. We also had some updates on 2 of the biggest releases this year. First up being Blam, the Cherry 12. This is just more foes, okay? It's more of the Cherry 12s. Yes, they are dropping once again, and here are more photos of them. Now, we also got some updates on the DMP, or the new DMP Air Jordan 11s. Now, these should retail at $225, still dropping in December, but the change up, the switch up on this shoe is that it's gonna have leather on the upper instead of the ballistic mesh, and the actual gold Jumpman will be embroidered or stitched in instead of how the original Jumpman was on the shoe. So leather instead of mesh, as well as that embroidered and gold Jumpman. Y'all let me know. I wasn't really feeling the leather switch up on stuff like the foams. It might work on the Jordan 11, but we'll just have to wait and see. The leaked photos should be coming pretty soon. What is June now? Yeah, they probably gonna be on their way within a month. Now another SB on the way is Blam. These joints right here, and this is actually a Raisa Leal Nike SB. Now I know I can't say it with, you know, the accent and everything, so it sounds really bad, but she's actually a Brazilian skateboarder, a female Brazilian skateboarder, and this is her SB. Now, this should be dropping in this year of 2023, and this is a good SB, and I want a pair. Okay, I would like a pair. Gum bottom, white midsole, white panels with this gradient blue to purple. Okay, I'm feeling them. As of right now, no release date just yet, just leaks. If I get some more info, I'm gonna let you know. Another 990 V6 on the way. Blam, this is another made in USA colorway, and this is the Magenta Pop 990 V6. And again, I'm digging these. Definitely got that retro feel, that retro vibe with these colors. And I will say that these photos of the shoe do look small, so I don't know if it's going to be a women's exclusive. I would assume that they're going to be there for everybody, but as of right now, I don't know. All I know is that these joints is clean and they should be coming soon. This week we also got a ton of Jordan leaks, rumors, mock-ups, all that. That's what we're going to get into. First up being an Air Jordan 1 High OG Blam Yellow Ochre. Again, this is a mock-up. This is a rumor. So when we see that actual shoe, it could look a little bit different than these. These is literally a yellow Chicago 1. We've had a few yellow ones recently. The pollen joints, the taxis. I feel like there's another joint that I'm forgetting right now. So this is another one. We'll just have to wait and see. Another one for spring, summer 2024. Blam, we got the Air Jordan 2 sale. And from these mock-ups, if I could just get a pillow real quick. I'm gonna just go ahead and sleep on these right here. Next up to wake us up though, Blam, we have a Sea Glass Air Jordan 1 High OG Craft. Unfortunately, they might not look like this. This mock-up these joints look clean. Very, very reminiscent of the turbo green Jordan 1. If they drop looking just like this, okay, sign me up. But let me pull back a little bit. It's still a mock-up, still a rumor for 2024 once again. There might also be a lucky green Air Jordan 5. Y'all see him right here. And this one might be another slumber joint. I'll keep one eye open as I sleep for this one. We'll see. Another 2024 joint. These ones not bad. Blam, a yellow ochre Air Jordan 6. Pretty simple, reminds me of like the Tour Yellow 4s. People seeing this shoe might just say, yo, let's just get the Tour Yellow 4s. The 4s is hot right now. And you know, I kind of would agree. The Tour Yellow 4 right now would definitely work. But these yellow ochre 6s are not bad. Once again, it is a mock-up, it is a leak, it is a rumor. But if you felt any of these, if you're digging them, y'all let me know down below. Now this next one, I am very interested to see how they looking, okay? Blam. This is the Awake Nike Air Ship. As y'all can see, these photos right here, like, apparently they're hanging from the Awake store in New York, and that's how somebody got a photo of the actual shoe. And as of right now, these could be releasing this year. The colorway on these is clean, and it doesn't exactly seem like a sail midsole. It seems more like that vintagey looking outsole. Maybe a red and blue snakeskin up there on the ankle collars, the silver swoosh, the embroidered Awake A logo on the front, you know, these is looking good. When I get that info, I'ma let you know for sure. And one more, another one I gotta add, cause Stussy just posted them. Listen, the Nike Vandals, all 3 colorways gonna be dropping Stussy stores and Stussy.com on June 9th. That's this Friday at 10 a.m. PST, which I'm pretty sure is 1 p.m. EST. No retail is listed here right now, and salutes to my guy Eddie went up there with the fire emojis, okay? At one point, the Vandals was the shoe. I want to say in middle school, I had like some white and navy blue Vandals. But this time it's Stussy coming back. Looks like the hemp or the canvas upper, the stitch swooshes. It's not bad. If I had to pick my favorite, I usually would pick that all over sail, the fossil colorway, but I actually do kind of dig the blue joint. And I know they're gonna be dropping on Nike sneakers next week, but I don't know what colorways. Okay, Editor Bull done for real this time. Okay, it is time to get into this week's official Basuda of the week. And first up, I've never talked about this brand on the channel, but after opening up their website and seeing the shoes and some of the stuff that they had, I gotta do it. Blam.
Somebody did this.
These right here is the Forden Funkman 11s. You could have found these for $49 on Shein. I'm pretty sure it's called Shein. Only reason I even know about Shein is because my girl be ordering stuff from Shein. She ordered Cairo some clothes from Shein, and I was like, bro, these shits is paper thin, but they cheap, so I digress. Since the shoe was kind of like exposed and eyes were put on it, now Shein did take them down, and they said that they took copyright infringement very seriously. But if you go on Shein right now, you can pay $100 for the Feezy big red boots, the Fig Fed Foots. Okay, you can buy those for $100. But for these joints right here, if you're wearing these right now and you got pants on, I know you don't want your ankles to show at all, because it ain't nothing there. So for the first piece of Basuda, it gotta be the Shein 11s this week. Now for the second piece of Basuda this week, some of y'all did send me these joints. Yes, I seen them. High fashion guys, Bottega, yes, y'all here this week, okay? Blam. These right here are the Bottega Jumbo sneakers. If I ever seen some banana boats on feet, these are it. The tugboats on feet, these are it. Straight up canoes for the toe, okay? The canoe 9s right here. These look like some Converses got stung by a bee right on the toe box. That's what they look like. These right here ain't the Chuck Taylors, these the fuck Taylors. Y'all let me know what's worse though, the Shein 11s or these tug boot 10s, aka Bottega Jumbo sneakers. Now that's all about Basuda we got for this week, right, bro? That's all we got. Nah, we not. I'm not even talking about this. I don't want to see this. Nobody wants to see this. Listen, get this shit off my screen. Okay, thank you. So we can go ahead and get back to the heat, bro. This week we had a lot of Travis news, a lot of Travis rumors. First up being a restock of the Travis Scott SBs. Now these should be dropping again this year in September, but we also had more news about Travis Scott SBs. There might be another brand new colorway dropping later on this year, so we have a mock-up of that as well. So the original joints that dropped are gonna restock, and there could be another brand new Travis Scott SB on the way this year too. Another big one this year in November, blam, the reimagined Air Jordan 1 Royal should be dropping. This time, being reimagined to an all-over suede Jordan 1 Royal. I'm pretty sure I've seen Mr. Unloved 1 say on Twitter that they aren't, he's a pretty reliable source by the way, they aren't going to be doing any like true to OG forms or true to OG retros of ones. A lot of the stuff is going to be reimagined, just like the 3s, just like the Lost and Found 1s. That's also like a reimagined Chicago 1. And this time we got the reimagined Royal 1 dropping later this year, all over suede. And I think these are going to go. We still haven't seen the box yet. Hopefully they do something special with the box. I mean, they Royals, so they probably going to sell out. Another big possible Travis Scott release, the Air Jordan 3 now. I'm going to throw 2 up here. Blam, blam. Now these are 2 mock-ups, 2 concepts for what this Travis Scott 3 should look like. Most of these concepts are always going to have that backward swoosh, and I see it every time. I'm starting to see it even more now. Every time people are seeing that backward swoosh, it's just reminding them of a lot of these L's that have been handed out, unfortunately, because the shoes are so limited. And people are kind of throwing some backlash at these backward swooshes, bro. Now, do I think that's going to mean when the shoe drops, if it looked just like either one of these mock-ups, would it not sell out? Them shits is gone. They selling out. Even people throwing dirt on that backward swoosh, they gonna be on their phones scrolling, tapping for them shits. Trust me. That backward swoosh just seems to be like the Trav signature right now. But again, these are just mock-ups. We don't know nothing yet. In some more big news, we might be getting that tan Off-White Air Force 1, okay, blam. Here's some mock-ups, but there was also a pair on display, I believe down in Miami before, but a tan Off-White Air Force 1 dropping later on this year, all over leather, by the way, too. Y'all know I love my Forces. These are in the background of a lot of the videos, even though I definitely need to clean them up, but I still don't own any of the leather Forces. I'm gonna definitely get the yellow joints, the gold Off-Whites for sure, but I would looking forward to a tan pair, especially for fall this year. This one is for sure, at least it exists, and it is blam, a Travis Scott Golf Jordan 1 Low. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't golf and I have reverse mochas, so this colorway for me is not really doing it. At the same time though, it could be a cheaper version or a cheaper option to still get a Travis Scott 1 Low. Of course, the sole is gonna be different, and I'm not even sure if it has any lugs or anything like that on the bottom, but you know, if you like them, that's cool. For me, I could really care less for this colorway because again, reverse mochas just better in my opinion. Y'all let me know though, did y'all cop anything this week? What's the top 3 y'all looking for this month? And of course, make sure you drop a like on this vid, finesse the bell, and sub up if you haven't already. What are you doing? As far as this week's Heater Hype goes, that is it. That is a wrap. I hope y'all enjoyed. Much love, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next video. Okay, remember, links down below for new sample drops and the reviews that's live on the channel right now. I'm out of here. Much love. Peace.
Had to get that fatty up, yeah. Pop my trunk, yeah. Betty duck, yeah. Leave 'em stuck, yeah. Bought my bucks, yeah.